How's it going today? Yep, look where we are. We are in the greenhouse. And it is a lovely, lovely day in The Sims. Not so much where I am. It is rainy and overcast and it's been foggy and weird. Have you guys ever seen that older movie now called The Mist? It was a adaptation of the Stephen King book of the same title. Yeah, that's how it's been. I mean, not that bad, and there's no weird alien bugs and stuff coming out of the mist, but it's been reminiscent of that. So I'm glad that in San Sequoia, that's the name of the town, it is lovely and sunny, and it's almost like you're in a simulation. So let's go ahead, we'll get into build mode, and we will finish up this build finally today. This will be the final part, and we will work on the outside of the apartment that we built and the last time and the greenhouse. So I will see you in a bit. All right, so here we are starting off. I'm gonna put some for the outside. So I've chosen this for all around here and up above and inside the greenhouse as well. I wanted it to look a little bit special and not just the same kind of concrete as out here. And I just thought that those little pavers looked nice. The fine geometry pavers is what they're called. And yeah, I think, they're base game. So we've got those, and I've added out here this little, it was free at one point, but not anymore. This little awning from the Desert Luxe. Is it Desert Luxe kit? Yeah. At one point that kit was free, but honestly, I will say, even though it's a smaller kit, obviously all the kits are kind of small, but I do think that it's worth the money. I think there's some really nice stuff, and for me, the curtains that come with that I'm always going to use those. So we're using that awning out here because guess what? Oh, I pulled out so many things. Yes, I did. So what I've got under that awning is this hanging egg chair. I just thought that would be super nice. Let's get down on the level there to have. It's not going to really protect you from the rain, but if you have seasons, if you don't have seasons, you don't have to worry about that. But it would be so nice to just come out here and just read a book, whatever you want to do, listen to music, or just stare into the distance. I would be doing a lot of that, I think, if I owned this place or was staying here. And right beside it, I have this little plant that I've sized down. I think that's from Jungle Adventure. It's the lonely potted tree. Yeah, that's from Jungle Adventure. Yeah, just placed there. Of course, I'll play test all of this to make sure that the Sims can get in there, and if they can't, then I'll make sure that it's manipulated in such a way that they can get in there. And I like that it's not so huge or blocking the view from the living area. So that's kind of nice. And then down here, over here, we have this cute little 2-seater table and chairs for outside. And I thought it would be, since we're up on the 3rd floor, it's just all wacky. So it's going to be a little bit, so just bear with me today. It's going to be a little bit like this today. I noticed that when we were taking the tour last time of the apartment. Yeah, so I've got this little umbrella table here. Thought this would be nice. You can come out with your coffee or breakfast or, anytime, a little romantic time during the evening, or something like that, or just chatting with your friend or family or whomever. Super cute, super nice, but with a little bit of cover because maybe that sun can get a little hot too. And then I just have a few little plant goodies just to do a little bit of decorations up here. I don't want to do anything too major. I just want a few little cuties, just enough. Where did I put it? Why is there a random sign down here? I don't know. Oh no, what did we get rid of? Oh, Wait, what? I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe I pulled that one out thinking I was going to use it and then I forgot and then I just got another one. I don't know. That probably happened. What was I doing here? Where? Oh, yeah. Where am I looking for? There was a specific one that I was looking for. This guy. Normally, I hate this thing because it's so big and cumbersome and doesn't fit anywhere. But I think for this particular build, I kind of am liking it because it just kind of fills up some space. And I think if you are running a plant shop and you have a little apartment at the top, you probably would have some plants like this all gathered together. And I just thought that would look nice in the front as well, kind of going up that. This is such a stark kind of like modern build that it's nice to have a little bit of plantage around. And then I think that was all I had for, I think that was all I had for that level. And then I've got these guys. I keep saying these guys, but like, I don't know why. It's just a habit now that I'm doing. I've got this guy that I wanted to put here, like on these. I don't know. I just kind of think they would look cute. Little couple of hanging baskets that aren't just like so hanging baskets. And it feels like they would fit in here. The only thing is that I was wanting to put here. Let me move these over here. And reason being, lift that up one. There we go. They don't quite fit onto the window. Let's see how that'll look. Yeah, that's fine. Reason being is because I have some little singular planters that I want to put out over here, and I'm just afraid head space would be a little bit not so easy doing it that way. And that one too. And yeah, I just want a couple of like little trees or little like singular plants out here. When everything is said and done, it's just going to look nice and green, and you can have some little trees or some little bushy things, and it will just give it a little bit more green out there. And inside, I'm going to put some of the bigger things. I've got this thing. Now this thing, I might size it down slightly. I have this already over by the cafe, like near the back. See, like over here in a different swatch. But I kind of feel like these look like, especially if you size them down, they could be little like foods, especially this. This reminds me of like kale or chard or something, maybe some like little herbs. So I just put those in there. I thought that would be really cute to have for the greenhouse, because I mean, it's a greenhouse. Where else are you going to put those things? And you know, of course, I have to have some vertical planters. So we've got these on either side. And I've chosen this colorway for all of the wood in here. So that's what we're going to do. So I've got this little table, and I'm going to manually place these because they just don't do well. They only have like one spot in the middle and like one tiny one over here slightly weirdly in the middle too. So we're putting that over there, and let's go ahead and change the pot colors. Thinking I want to do terracotta, and that's because I have some other potted plants in here that I'll be putting in a bit that are just terracotta. So I just kind of want to keep it within the same realm of continuity. So let's actually get those out. These shelves, and these shelves, they are, all like these are from the Greenhouse Haven kit, and these are from Eco Lifestyle, I believe. Yeah. And then these lights, grow lights here and here. Let me just make sure that's not cutting in. Yeah, we're good. It's not cutting in at all. Then let's go ahead and actually put our lighting in now. I chose these Horse Ranch pack lights. I just think that for me, they fit really well in with the kind of rustic garden, I guess a greenhouse style that I kind of want. Let me turn this grid on just to see where I'm at here. Let me turn the light off, and then I can actually see where we're lighting here. because you never know. Maybe you want to do maybe you need to do, if it's late at night and you've been working all day in the store, maybe you need to water your plants and it's like late at night. So you need some kind of light. I think that'll do. I think that'll be fine. Oh, what's that window doing there? Sit down. Now, normally I would do, and I might do, some kind of fencing to kind of make it look like they are anchored to something and not just floating. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that really quick. I'll do it off screen. You know what? It just occurred to me that maybe people would like to see that. So let me go ahead and do that. It's no big deal. I just go up to the tallest, the ceiling, take the walls all the way down, get some kind of fencing, make sure that my deletion protection is on, and just swoop it across. And there you go. That's how I make those, so that it looks as if those aren't floating as much. I mean, there's a gap, but you know, at least they're sort of anchored to something, and that's what we care about, I guess. So yeah, that's what we've got there. And then I've got this chest that I'm going to put here next to this little table from Greenhouse Haven as well. And again, kind of like with Kenji and Octavio's, I think like these are just like full of seeds and whatever else. I do believe these are actually usable for storage. So if you do want to actually put seeds in here, you totally could. But I like it for the storytelling part of it. Let's go ahead and put in the little details. Oh, we've got a garden hose, very important. And actually, I'm going to put one of these outside too. So I'm going to put it here. And actually, I'm just going to go ahead and, can I not put it down? Hello. Why is it up so high? I don't know. I guess because I only had like half walls up, it was just being weird. So anyway, I just have that on the other side to make it look like it's the same water source. You know, okay. It's weird because I get so weirdly paranoid about this game because it is so broken and my game like malfunctions a lot. If there's something small like that, I immediately start freaking out and being like, the game is, you know, because it does sometimes. Or it's just sometimes I have half walls up and it's just being weird. So sometimes it's me, sometimes it's not. Let's put on the grid so we can get these planters in. And the way that I kind of want to do this, just want to make sure there's enough space between them. And I think I only want to put 6 in. I don't want to like overdo this. I think that'll be good. And like I said, I will be play testing the heck out of this, so I'll make sure that this all works. If only 4 fit in here or something weird like that, then I will change it up. But for now, that's what we're going to be doing. And this is glitching out. All right, and then I just have a few little odds and ends that I want to place around as well. Like this guy. Then I've got a few of these little cuties that I wanted to put just to look like they are being grown in here as well. That's kind of why I wanted to use the terracotta pots, because a lot of these base game guys, they're in terracotta pots. And it just looks like it fits in a greenhouse. And then I've got some potting soil as well, which I will be moving that up with the 9 key. Excuse you. No slotting, please. Let me just make sure that's not floating. Yeah. Is it floating? I can't tell. I don't think it is. No, I don't think it is. It kind of is like at this weird angle where it kind of looks like it is, but I don't think it is. If it is, I can't tell. So you guys are probably screaming at me like it's totally floating. I don't know. I can't see it. So we're going to put you here. And I like the idea of having these kind of plants over here because it feels to me like these would be plants that she's growing. I mean, it's my sim that we see in the preview. So which for some reason the eyes look really weird. I'm gonna have to change that up. I think it's some custom content eyelashes that I had on that. I don't know, but that your sim can grow in here, like that they're growing for their retail store, my sim and her retail store, that, you know, she can put for sale, they can put for sale, and they're just like in here chilling, waiting for their moment to shine in the store. And I forgot to go over what the changes that I made in the store. So at the very end of this, we'll take an entire tour of the upper floors and you'll be able to see the actual changes that I made in just a little bit. But yeah, I completely forgot because I'm a terrible host. I'm bad at what I do. And it just, like, for 2 episodes, it just completely, like, slipped my mind to show you. And, like, these guys, and I'm gonna have to put this up with the 9 key, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, these guys are floating. I can see that. So let me put them down. All right. And we will also change their color if... Yeah, they do. They have all terracotta. Okay, there we go. And then I believe, nope, I had some spray bottles. That's right. And that would make sense that they would have spray bottles because sometimes you gotta treat the plants, and there's fertilizers and stuff like that too. And actually, let me steal this basket thing, gardening tools, because I want to have that told as well. As, I mean, you kind of do need these. You need little things like these. So that's right. Right? Yeah, it's not in too far, or like out too far. All right. So I think that is the outside and the greenhouse done. Very simplistic. I was thinking maybe to add another pot, but I don't want to obstruct the doors. So if it doesn't obstruct, I'll put another pot when I play test. Otherwise, I'll just keep it like this. I will go ahead and show you the outside very quickly. And then we will take a little tiny tour, including the store changes that I made. So I will see you in a bit. All right, so here we are at the entrance of the plant shop, and the plants on the right hand side, they've always been scooted over far, like toward the cafe, and that's because I just kept forgetting to like move them over, but they really were meant to be on the outside of like the plant shop entrance. And I also added that little fluffy palm and the yellow swatch from Paranormal Stuff. So as we walk in and we head up the stairs, we see, let's zoom out a little bit, some of the things we've already seen, like this big display here. Now, I did change out. I originally had some of the debug kind of weird generic flower arrangements. Those look terrible, so I just changed everything for different swatches of different plants. So things like these guys, that's changed. This big old succulent boy here, and then some just different colored ZZs. That's really what I've changed. And then I put these, they are like the pre-done vertical planter from Eco Lifestyle, but I'm not sure. I think these are from Eco Lifestyle. I can't remember. But those and a flower arranging station here as well. And I think I added this extra bench. I don't think that was there before either. And then, of course, I just like zhuzhed up the retail desk with a couple little cutie patooties, you know, just some basic essential like bookkeeping, pens, pencils, things that you might need. And then we've already seen the apartment. If you want another tour of that, too bad. No, just go to the previous video. At the end, you will see a nice little, oh, some of these are floating. Like that crystal. I'll have to fix him. It's just like really tiny floating, but it is indeed floating. So if you want to see upstairs, you're going to have to go for the apartment to the previous video. But for now, we'll just zoom up to that floor. And this is where we start zooming, boy. So we have out the bifold doors of the apartment, a little place you can sit and eat, just relax, look at the beautiful views. Oh yes. And then going on around, you can go upstairs, but we're not going up there yet. We've got just a few little planty plants along. You go really fast up here. And then we have that little egg chair moment. It's nothing special, but I wanted it to be usable and accessible, so I didn't want to clutter up these little tiny places too much. But yeah, little egg chair moment. And then we are back at the stairs, so let's go ahead and we will ascend those stairs at 1,000,000 miles an hour, apparently. And this is just the little deck area of the greenhouse. Just some neat little decorations, a couple of planters, a garden hose to water those. I know they don't really use garden hoses, they just use like a big watering can, but I like the realism of it. And then stepping into the greenhouse, this is what we've got here. All the things you're gonna need for a greenhouse. Very nice. I think this would be a lovely, lovely spot to have your business. I don't know, I just think that would be really cute. And then it's like right by another water body. So you got like water on either side of you, and you have a cute little splash pad too. I mean, this neighborhood is cute. So, as I always say, that is the whole building done, and I am kind of liking it. I think it's really cute. I did play around with the retail part of it, and you can actually hire either the floral vendor on that this guy over here, and so you can actually have like, it looks like someone's in there selling for you, like selling your flowers and stuff, and you can't do both. You can actually hire someone downstairs to be making drinks at the barista station. So it's not like it's fully functioning, but you can kind of have a cafe and the retail space going at the same time. So that's something. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is, like I said, a little bit different than what I would normally do, but it's kind of fun getting out of my comfort zone. And to be fair, this is not like it's such a huge comfort zone get her out of her, but I don't know, it was fun. I really like building a super, super tall, so where you're like, you got the zoomies when you go up to like to tour mode. I haven't done that in a long time, probably since like I first started building on The Sims 4. Please download this at the gallery. All my information is in my description box. I decided just to kind of like wait to upload everything until today when everything was said and done. And then if you don't like it, tough titty. That's not where I was going with that. I just thought I would be cheeky, but if you don't like it, you could always just delete all of the retail stuff and make it whatever you want. If you want to sell lamps, yeah, make a lamp store. I don't know, do whatever you want. So I hope you have a good rest of your day. Make good choices, and I will see you next time. Bye.